Okay, so we're here in the registrar's office, and I got some help to put together our critter cubes, let's introduce who we've got here to help, starting with Chris Mandel.
I am Chris Mandel, and I am the Registrar and Financial Aid Director at Casanova College.
I'm Erin Burns. I also work in Enrollment Services. I'm an Enrollment Service Specialist. If you ever have any questions about financial aid, your student account, come see us.
I'm Sue Foster. I also work in the Enrollment Services Center, and I do the same thing Erin does.
So this is where we come if we've got a bunch of different kinds of problems. So what we're going to do is I'll just talk about what we've got here in front of us. So we have the Critter Cube templates. These are produced from PDFs provided by the Izaak Walton League as part of their Creek Freaks program, and we've got those printed off and sized to fit the cheap dollar store foam counting blocks that we get for 2 cents a piece, because there's 50 of them in a bag for $1. And what we're going to do with these templates is to cut out the T shapes for each of the templates that's going to go on one cube, and then we'll take those T shapes, wrap them around a cube, and we could either use glue or tape. Tape's going to be a whole lot easier, and we don't need to let it dry, so that's what we'll do. And then once we get 9 of those stream quality templates, we've got a separate bag to put those in, so that if we want to mimic what kind of data we would get from a stream that's in relatively good shape, a stream that's in fair condition in terms of pollution, and one that's in relatively poor condition, we have those together. And one of the reasons we would potentially use this is instead of going out there and doing this for real, would be things like if we don't have access to a stream within the time frame we have, if we've got somebody who's who's physically unable to actually go out there in a stream, if we wanted to practice collecting data, and we could use this method before we went out in the stream. So we'll go ahead and start cutting out these T shapes, and then once we have that together, we'll be able to tape them on the cubes. Okay, so we have all of our T templates cut out, and now we're going to take those and fold them along the lines and then tape them around the cube. Okay, so we're done. We have all our cubes together, and now we're ready to mimic collecting data in the stream. And I think that went well.
That was excellent.
Thank you for playing.
Yay!
Oh, that's it?
We're
done?
Well, now you get to play.
Oh.
So now,
So what do you
so
really...
this happens, and now what?
So there's a data sheet that goes with this. So you actually roll these and then count. These would count as organisms that we actually found in the stream.
Oh, cool.
And so the different, some of these different ones some are sensitive to pollution, and so you wouldn't find those in a stream that had a lot of sediment or other kinds of pollution in it. And then others are
Mine roll time.
are tolerant of everything. Like you got the good one.
I did. See how good they are?
They are excellent. Caddisfly with these water snipe fly. Those are really intolerant of pollution. So we see
Yeah,
those.
I
It
don't
means
have any
the
of those.
water's in pretty good shape.
Oh.
Stonefly larvae, mayflies.
Half a one. Part of one.
It's hard to tell it's a mayfly.
What is this? What is that?
A leech.
Oh.
Yeah, they're pretty tolerant.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
That's why they're leeches, right?
What's that?
It's an aquatic sow bug.
Ew.
Sort of like an aquatic version of the little roly-polies that you see under logs.
Oh, yeah.
It's a freshwater scud, almost like a freshwater shrimp type of organism.
Is that just a beetle?
Are these all things found
It's
around
called
here?
a water riffle beetle. Yeah, these are, well, these are all found around here. And a lot of these are bigger, they're groups. Like, this is one of the few that's actually an individual species. Most of these are, like, there's a number of different leech species that we find around.
Oh.
Caddisfly. So they're
Tell me about these things.
Tell you about those?
She was very concerned.
Yeah, 'cause I think I have some in my pool.
Well,
Well, they might not be those,
yeah.
but
I don't know. There's another type of thing called a horsehair worm that
Bye.